And welcome back. Now, when kids help in the kitchen, they're learning new skills, building confidence, and beating boredom, really. And here with how you can start cooking with your kids, and they've brought an easy-to-learn recipe to start with are Sarah Robbins and Reese. Thank you so much, ladies, for joining us this morning. So, Sarah, we'll start with you. Tell us a little bit about the benefits of having kids cook in the kitchen.
So, getting your kids into the kitchen is really important. It really builds their cooking confidence, as well as, it can beat that summertime boredness that we get. It's finally summer, it's finally warming up outside.
Put them to work.
Kids are excited that it's summer. But, getting them in the kitchen, we can, as moms, get some of the, benefits of healthier eating and things like that. And so really, get them all in the kitchen, make a plan. Right here, what you can see is gather everyone around, get their favorite meals, and then assign them different days of the week that they would actually be cooking and helping you to actually cook different things.
Okay, I like that idea.
It gives you really a blueprint for the week. But then also always, as a registered dietitian, I'm always talking to people about a blueprint for their plate too.
Okay.
So right here we have my plate. Half that plate should be fruits and vegetables. The other half split between lean proteins and whole grains. Okay. And then always on the side you have a glass of milk or some yogurt if it's breakfast, or cheese on the plate too. You can add it onto the plate too. So it helps you just to kind of make a plan and make sure that healthy eating is a part of all the things that you're doing every day.
Absolutely. Now, why start young?
It's important to start young. Cooking is something that's definitely, we're all losing. So if you start them young, you give them those skills early, and it's a lifelong skill that they can always have. Yeah. Plus, as a mom, they get to help you in the kitchen.
True. I like that.
Right?
Gotta make it a little easier to make dinner.
Exactly. So a few tips and tricks for getting your kids in the kitchen. Get them a few of their own tools if you're starting really young. Yeah. Reese, you said that you started really young. Yeah. As early as you can remember, right? So little things like, a sharp pizza cutter. You can, even as young as 2 or 3, they can start to use some of those things. Okay. You can start them young, just washing fruits and vegetables as well. Little things like that, measuring, pouring things in, smashing things up. Okay. Reese, tell me what some of your favorite things are that you like to do in the kitchen.
Well, I like to just read the recipes for my mom, and I also like to, like you said, measure out all the ingredients. Exactly. Me and my brother get a kick out of that, and we also like just to cut up the vegetables, and we are learning to really do that.
So yeah, once they get a little bit older, starting to teach them how to cut, that's a really important skill. You always want to watch over them as a mom and make sure that they're, using knife safety and things like that. But also for our elementary school kids, you can really help to slow that summer learning slip by getting them in the kitchen. There are math skills that you can actually learn. Yeah. So, doubling a recipe, tripling a recipe, cutting a recipe in half, that's math.
Yeah,
and so,
absolutely.
You can use, the measuring for that, as well as science. So who doesn't love ice cream in the summertime? So that's a great, science experiment, as well as, taking a liquid to a frozen state. So learning about all those things too.
I love that. I love that. And we're actually going to make a recipe here. Reese, what are we going to make today?
We are going to make macaroni casserole cups.
Macaroni casserole cups. Okay, how do we start? What do you have here in the pan?
Well, right here we have some milk. Okay. And we're just going to whisk this.
Stir it up a little bit.
Put a little flour in there.
A little flour in there.
Because when you cook that, it really just kind of thickens it up. And so it's a great thing, especially when you're trying to heat up milk and get something to thicken. You have your little kitchen helpers to actually keep that stirring, because that's a really important part so that you don't burn the milk.
Gotcha. And then do we add in the cheese?
Yes, we would add in that cheese after about, cooking that off about 10 minutes. Yeah. So that's about a cup of cheddar, a quarter cup of Parmesan, and then some mozzarella, so it gets some good flavors. So we would throw that in there, and then we make a sauce, and then we have some whole grain noodles. If you start them early with things like whole grain noodles, they never even know the difference.
Right.
They don't even know,
No, it's true, and I eat the whole grain too. It's yummy. Do you like the whole grain too? Yeah, it's pretty. And then we have the final product.
Exactly.
Here, right?
So you would put it all together, throw it in here, sprinkle a little bit of that cheese right on top, put it in the oven at 350 for about 15 minutes, And you have, you know, great summertime lunch right here, actually.
Yeah, no, that's perfect.
And if you look at that, you have, you know, your dairy, you have your whole grain, you have a fruit and a vegetable. So that's, you know, and then a milk on the side. And so you have a perfect dinner.
It's true. And who doesn't love macaroni and cheese, especially the kiddos, right? What's your favorite part about doing the cooking, Reese?
Well, I like to know that I've done it myself, and then when we all go around the table to eat, I see them liking it, and I feel like I've really accomplished something.
And it's also fun to help Mom and Dad, I think. So, ladies, thank you so much. Is there a website we can go for more information?
You can get more recipes at dairydiscoveryzone.com.
Okay, perfect, awesome. Thank you so much, Sarah and Reese. It looks yummy. I'm gonna try one of these during the commercial break because it looks so good. For more information, you can also head to our website, krqe.com. We'll have more info there. All right, we'll be right back.